Morning students and welcome to our third virtual class. Today's topic is change of state. We know that matter exists in three states, that is solid, liquid and gas. The process of change from one state to another state either by absorption of heat or by rejection of heat at a constant temperature this is the keyword, you have to write this, at a constant temperature is called change of state. Now we will study every change, that is from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to liquid, liquid to solid, every conversion one by one. Let us begin with the first one, that is from solid to liquid state. Now the process in which solids converts into liquid form by absorption of heat at fixed temperature. This process is known as melting, and the temperature at which this happens, that temperature is called its melting point. For example, conversion of ice at 0 degrees Celsius to water again at 0 degree Celsius. Now both the temperatures are same here, but this process will happen by continuous supply of heat. It means we are providing the heat, but there is no rise in the temperature, but there is a change in the state of the matter. Then where does this heat goes? For better understanding, we will perform an activity with the given arrangement as shown on your screen, in which wax in a test tube with thermometer is kept in a water beaker over flame. We will measure the wax temperature every minute. We will observe that wax melts at 55 degrees Celsius with regular supply of heat, but temperature does not rise. Thus the melting point of wax is 55 degrees Celsius. You can see the data given on your screen. After melting of the whole wax, the temperature begins to rise. This is all about this solid to liquid. Now the reverse process for the conversion. Liquid to solids. By rejection of heat, at fixed temperature. The process is known as freezing, and the temperature at which this process happens, that temperature is known as its freezing point. For example, water at 0 degrees Celsius converts into ice again at 0 degrees Celsius. For better understanding, we can perform the previous activity, but in the reverse order. That is, after reaching the 70 degrees Celsius temperature of wax, remove the burner and allow it to cool. Note down the temperature. You will get the table as shown on your screen. Again, we will notice that wax freezes at 55 degrees Celsius. After complete wax has frozen, then only the temperature begins to fall again. Now both the things are happening at the same temperature, that is 0 degree, 0 degree, and previous also 0, 0 degree, with continuous absorption or rejection of heat. Now where does this heat goes? If we will take, this is the case of freezing. If we will see in the case of ice to water, this is the melting case. Now in both the things, temperature remains the same. It means here with the continuous supply of heat, there is no rise in the temperature. Then where does this heat goes? Let us consider this case melting one to understand the thing or the concept behind this. In case of melting, what we have to do? Solid to liquid state. If you will see the solid structure, the molecules are very closely packed in the solid. It means there is very less space for the molecules to move. So the motion of the molecule in case of solid is like they just vibrate about its mean position, because they have very less space to move. So in order to convert this solid into liquid form, but in case of liquid, there is large intermolecular space. So we have to increase the intermolecular spacing between the molecules, then only the solid converts into the liquid form. For this, the heat which we are supplying, that heat is being utilized in order to increase the molecular space, or we can say to break the bond between the molecules. We have to break, only then the spacing will increase. To break the molecular bond, or you can say that heat is utilized. In order to break the bond, we need to do some work here. So finally that heat is utilized in doing some work. That heat is being utilized in doing some work against the force of attraction. And as the spacing is increasing there, intermolecular space is increasing, as so the potential energy also increases. In another way, we know that molecules are in continuous motion. It means they possess kinetic energy. What will happen if we are applying the heat to the molecule? They will get enough of kinetic energy. Molecules get enough of kinetic energy to overcome the forces of attraction. Now, in change of state, Now, change of state, whether it is melting, that is solid to liquid, or freezing, liquid to solid. Both the things are happening at fixed temperature. Both the things are happening at the fixed temperature. So, in the change of state at fixed temperature, the amount of heat given to or heat taken from the substance does not cause a change in temperature. I am repeating, the amount of heat given to the substance or taken from the substance without change in the temperature, that heat is called latent heat. That heat is called latent heat, or you can say hidden heat. Why it is known as the hidden heat? Because it is not manifested by any change in temperature. And when this heat, this latent heat, and if we will measure this latent heat per unit mass, then it is known as specific latent heat. Why specific? Because specifically we are measuring per unit mass. Now the SI unit for the specific latent heat is going to be joules energy per unit mass. It means joule per kg is the SI unit. We have concluded few points here. First point, water expands on freezing, whereas the other substances like wax, lead, etc. contract on freezing. This is due to the anomalous behavior of water. That is, it contracts on heating from 0 degree Celsius to 4 degree Celsius. This is the anomalous, or you can say the exceptional behavior of the water, whereas the other substances are going to contract on freezing, but water expands on freezing between this temperature range. After this, water behaves normally. Thus, melting point of ice decreases with increase in pressure on it, but melting point of wax increases with increase of pressure. This is also the reverse because of the anomalous behavior of the water. Third point, melting point of ice decreases when salt is added to it. So with the addition of impurity, melting point of ice decreases. So this mixture is called freezing mixture, and that's why we are using it for preparation of kulfis. This is all about the today's conversion. I'm posting the textbook pages for your reference. Thank you so much.